FC24、PS5 版、プロクラブ、パブリック放送、誰でも参加 OK、配信スケジュールは、こちらから https://www.twitch.tv/BAISUKI_FC今日も4321で初めて、人集まったら442か3142やります。今日はショートカウンターからの裏抜けを中心に練習したいです。こんばんは。少し参加よろしいでしょうか。はい。ありがとうございます。当面のところ勝敗はこだわらず、メタ戦術を探したいと思いますので、初心者の方も気軽に参加お願いします。
From here on in, everything possesses an extra edge, that extra bit of pressure, and the players know they've got to deliver. It's the first promotion match, so much on the line, and we can't wait for the excitement. It's coming up on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And how will they fare in this, their first test of a promotion match in the division? Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, this is a big game for them. Yes, they've done well up to this point, but this will be tough today. They need to play well here.
And the keeper getting across to stop it. They take it short. Well, another corner following on from the last one. And deciding to go short with this one. There's a cut back. Save, but still a chance. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. A real opening now. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Schmidt. Park. Kovalchik. Perfectly positioned to take it away. So a throw in here.
B.
Sakamoto. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
That's really good and effective physical play. But just like that, possession changes hands. Possession changing hands. Oh, could be. Corner given. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it wasn't a straightforward save, but credit to her. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Well, not away properly. Read it superbly to take back possession. Gives it a go. Oh, a smart stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, nothing comes of it. Nice looking move this. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. And back now with Park. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Suzuki. Must be! Well, the main conclusion is, made it far too easy for the keeper.
Well, I don't think he can believe it. That's such an easy save in the end.
And that is how to block. Opportunity. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Sakamoto. Kovalchik. And Blanco on the ball. And playing it through. Gustafsson. Is this the moment? Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Okada. And the keeper there to catch it, under no real pressure. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Sakamoto. And now back with the keeper. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Suzuki. And Blanco. And back now with Park. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage, and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
I have to say, Derek, they haven't played well. They've been slow in possession, they've been poor defensively, and they've lacked a cutting edge. They need to perform much better than this.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. It's with Blanco. Sakamoto. Options in the centre. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice.532.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Gustafsson. Park. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. They've regained possession. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Schmidt. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, we have to say it would have been spectacular had it gone in from there.
Well, I thought but she couldn't make the right contact. It's a bit unlucky in the end.
And possession lost by the Dream Destroyers. Schmidt. Park. Gustafsson. Suzuki. Might work out. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Yes.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Schmidt. It's with Blanco. Chance to do damage. And given away. The Destroyers being afforded a lot of space. And a decent delivery. And you need your defender to take charge. Schmidt. Bulut. Kowalczyk.
こんばんは、参加できますか？はい。
Park. That's really good and effective physical play. Oh, but they've lost it now.
ありがとうです。よろしくお願いします。
Fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
はい。
And taken short. Good-looking cross. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. They're showing good width here, the Destroyers. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
And running it back. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Plays it back. Terrific piece of anticipation. Schmidt. And Blanco on the ball. Gustafsson. And back now with Park. Blanco. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Oh, a smart stop. It's a short one. And delivered into the box. Will it be? Well, hit with power, but shame about the placement. Promising move from Destroyers. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Not getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. The chance is on. He's blocked it. And back now with Park. Look as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Oh, that's a really good run. Sakamoto. And a throw-in forthcoming. Chance to cross. Happy to take on the shot. The save was a good one. And we saw the situation developing. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Really nice ball. Throw-ins given. He has time to play it over. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. Favouring the short one. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, they can keep possession now. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today.
Yes,
Yes, they
nice.
lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control.
"こんばんは、参加いいですか?" はい。ショートカウンターからの裏抜け練習してみましょう。
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, a win here, and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need to keep their nerve and put in a decent performance.
Untidy on the ball. Pugh. Park. Pugh. Jay. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Released it nicely. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, there was never any doubt. We were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Well, he's got the record, but he's such a good goal scorer. I'd expect him to add a lot more to his tally. Starting today, what a talent he is.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Bulut. Pugh. Park. And intercepting it. And under pressure, that was a fine claim.
C.
Now the old boy's looking dangerous here. Could play it in. Keeper getting the touch. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Poor pass under no real pressure. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Good weight on that pass. What can the old boys do from this position? Delivered into the area here. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And she just finds that bit of space in the box, which makes the header so much easier. It's a very good goal.
Blanco. And back now with Park. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Promising pass. Good-looking cross. Able to deal with the threat. Blanco. Oh, good vision. Can he finish this? Oh, a smart stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping.
C.
Corner again. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong.
C.
Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Schmidt. Park. Jay. And he's through here. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. On a time for composure on the ball.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game, and you have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And the decision offside here.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, and they've created chances. It just now needs one of those chances to be taken, but you feel it's coming.
Well, that's right, and unusually they don't have the ball on this occasion. Determined defending. Good width here from the old boys. Well, she's gone for power, and she's nearly found the net. And credit due, a good intervention. Really good ball there. The save was a good one. Bulut. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Pugh. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium.
惜しい。ナイス。決定機すみません。相手は4231。
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And quick thinking defensively. Pugh. And showing fine vision. And the ruling is offside here. Good ball to switch the play.
こんばんは。参加可能でしょうか。
Oh my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Sakamoto. Pugh.
ありがとうございます。お辞儀する男。
Has the strength to hang on to it. Not a great pass. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. But it just petered out.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Nicely timed tackle. Well, that one has promise. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Park. Jay. Oh, great vision. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Might be a chance to break.
GM.
A fine reading of the situation. And back now with Park. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross.
空いてるポジ入らせてもらいました。
Romano. A real attacking intent shown by the old boys.
Please return to your vehicle.
How about the cross? High quality defending. Into the final 20 minutes. A really good pass. Chances on. Couldn't quite hang on. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Beautiful pass. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. And a fine tackle. An encouraging looking move from the old boys. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save.
It could be up for grabs. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, beaten easily here. And what a magical save it was! Who can they pick out? Just wanted to get it out of there. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Enzo. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Enzo. And a good-looking pass. And a good-looking ball. Well, it did look menacing, but punched away decisively. Corner kick forthcoming. And a simple clearance, a good one. And he's hit it with authority! Giving the ball away. Pugh. He's blocked it. Sloppy in possession from the old boys. Pugh. Flag raised for offside. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal. And I don't think they deserve anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
$3142練習します。 トップは2枚ともビニシウスのイメージで。練習がてら試してみましょう。多分、ショートカウンターからの裏抜けがメタじゃないかと思うんですよね。
There's more tension in the air than usual, and you can understand why. If they get the victory today, they'll be assured of a place in the promotion match. And that is nothing to be sniffed at. Stay with us here on EA TV for every kick of the ball. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, thanks, Derek. What a game we have in store here. The motivation couldn't be any higher. A win here, and they'll get themselves a promotion match. It should be exciting.
Bulut. Promising attack this. Could cross it in here. It is to be a throw-in. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Has a go. Oh, body in the way, crucially.
C.
Polly. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Well, he's got the record, but he's such a good goal scorer.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Jay. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Clean challenge. Park. Could play it in. Brilliantly blocked.
C.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Few. And they need to get tighter here. Really fine play to keep possession. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
C.
Played over. Can she score? A smart stop here.
C.
They take it short. Pew. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Well, far from the ideal pass. Now he must favour the cross. Might be able to produce from this position. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner.
C.
Over it comes. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper.
C.
Polly. A good vision there. On to Henry. That's a lovely ball. And a confident clearance.
Well, the visitors have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been really positive with it. They're creating opportunities, and it's surely only a matter of time before they draw level here.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Well, high quality defending. Carlson. Hendrickson. It's with Hendrickson. And big trouble, looking dangerous here. And let's give credit to the defending. Kozlov. Now with Henry. Well read to ease the pressure. And coolly done in the end. Polly. On to Henry. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. cross. So a throw in here. Jay. Well, closed down straight away. Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner. And they're going for the short one. Jay. Long way out. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
Now with Henry. And successfully cut out. Oh, nice ball. Cross could be useful. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
C.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Could play it in. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
C.
Fafan. Mopping up defensively. Jay. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And now Henry. It's with Hendrickson. On to Henry. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. And a simple clearance, a good one. Gustafsson. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. In the right place to cut out the pass. Polly. And now Henry. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Not messing around with that clearance. And back now with Park. So half an hour remaining. Araujo. Moving the ball effectively. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Fafan. Is she going to score? Still could be dangerous. And he did what he had to do defensively. Effective looking pass. Well, that one has promise. Park. Bulut. It's with Araujo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. And short it is. Now with Henry. Good tackle. They're really pressing their opponents. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Poli. And now Henry. And crossed in there. Well cleared away. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. "15 minutes left for play." Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Farfan. And now Henry. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And big trouble might be able to profit here. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Jay. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Gustafsson has it. Can he finish? Determined defending. Might be able to produce from this position. Well, she likes to run with the ball at her feet. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack.
こんばんは、参加よろしいですか? はい。
Pew. Araujo. Gustafsson has it. But superb defending. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And they need to get tighter here. Shot blocked, but still alive. Well, they can keep possession now. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
惜しい。ナイス。
Completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
落ちます。ありがとうございました。お辞儀する男。一旦ロビー戻ります。はい、またお願いします。すみませんが落ちますね。おつわりでした。またお願いいたします。左カッコドットアンダースコアドット右カッコ。はい、またお願いします。 落ちます。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。LS 入りました。よろしくお願いします。はい、お願いします。
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. We're live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. Wonderful chance! And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Park. That's a good ball. Losing possession a bit easily. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Takahashi. It is to be a throw-in. And Blanco on the ball. Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's goal-scoring record brings you attention.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And it's with Nilsson. Chance to play it in. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And the Raiders doing well to win it back. And played in with haste. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Pugh. And back now with Park. Jay. Plenty of options. Bulut. Pugh. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Who can they pick out? And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Throw-ins given. And back now with Park. Has eyes for goal! Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational! Nice. Unstoppable! trouble. Well, the Raiders get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick reply? With a fine cross. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Well, a promising move from the Raiders. Fine cross into the middle. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper.
A reminder, tickets for the next game.
Gustafsson has it. Released it nicely. Well, did well to win the ball back. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, a fine block. Crossed into the penalty area. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Park. Good movement. Is she going to score? Oh, body in the way, crucially. She has teammates around her. Body in the way again. And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
C.
Who can he pick out? Gustafsson. Electing to shoot. And it looked as though she was going to score again and would have scored had it not been for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I think she should have scored. That was a big chance for her to get her second. She'll probably regret that shot now.
And the Raiders moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? No nonsense clearance. And the keeper getting across to stop it.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Who's going to get on the end of it? They couldn't maintain possession. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Park. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Oh, surely! What a vital intervention!
C.
So the corner played into the box. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick.
C.
Nielsen. Diogo. Yilmaz. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Who can they pick out? They must clear their lines quickly. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice.やっぱり1枚で買いの必要なのかな。相手は442。
So back underway here into the second half. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Pugh being pressed here. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Takahashi. And this to level it. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Araujo. Jay. It's with Araujo. Bulut. Park. Sanchez with it. Good looking move. In the right place to cut out the pass.
C.
Korkmaz. The cross is on. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Well, just seemed to lose control there. Couldn't keep it in. And now a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. What to like about that pass? Park. Now, who can she play it to? Determined defending. And it's with Nilsson.
C.
Nilsson. And given away. Bulut. Pugh. Jay. Teamwork and passing in evidence. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Naita.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Jay. And he might be through here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Good use of advantage. Blanco. Plenty of support here. And there's the feed into the box. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Takahashi. Korkmaz. Well, that one has promise. Oh, great defending. Jay.
B.
Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Illegal play and hence a free kick. It's with Araujo. Jay. Can she find the right pass? Oh, that would have been a really special goal had it gone in.
Yeah, what a great effort, Derek. She really did hit that so well. It's superb technique.
And Raiders couldn't hang on to it. Park. Could be threatening. He's blocked it. 5 minutes to go. Korkmaz. Teammates in the middle. Clattered away. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Park. Pugh. Araujo. Jay. Well, a really good run. Sliding in and winning the ball. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end.
参加よろしいですか？はい。一旦ロビー戻ります。
There can be no denying it. This is crunch time. The first promotion match and no margin for error. The players have simply got to get it right out there on the pitch. Stay with us, we'll have every kick of the ball for you on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And excitement levels are high as they get ready to appear in a promotion match for the first time. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, I've enjoyed watching them up to this point, but today will be...
Opportunity! And able to close down the shots. It's with Araujo. Pew. Jay. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Paletta. Park. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, big chance here. Oh, that's a fine save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, he could really get at the opposition. That's a useful cross. It might still be problematic. He has time to play it over. And the pressure is on. Can he clear it away? Jay. Paletta. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. A decisive clearance it was. Sanz. Maya. Tavares. Might really be able to trouble them here. And let's give credit to the defending. And a fine cross. Threat over for now, it seems.
See.
Really good interception.
Please meet your wife at the ticket office.
Jay. Bulut. Park. And the defensive intervention there.
See.
Paletta. An effective challenge. Park. Oh, might be. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Paletta. It's with Araujo. And now Paletta. Oh, she's gliding through. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Yoon. Sands. Hansen. Alert defending. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. He could pick out a teammate. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw-in here. And defensive play to be applauded. And it's with Sanchez. Park. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Nice switch of play. Struggling to keep the ball. The first half here comes to an end.
See. Y さん、もう少し高いポジションでドリブル仕掛けましょう。そこで仕掛けても相手は怖くないです。
And an intriguing second half in prospect. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Looking for someone to play it to. And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. He continues his run. Options in the centre. Is this the moment? Superbly read and executed. Bodies forward and the break looks on. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But nothing comes of it. And space to cross it. And they need to get tighter here. Must be! Oh, tremendous! Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And now Paletta. Park. Araujo. Bulut. Pew. It's with Araujo. Park. Good technique displayed. Gustafsson. Well, possibilities in the centre. And he clears it out of harm's way. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Park. Regained possession. From long range. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Jay. Paletta. Sanchez. And into the last 20 minutes. Unable to keep the ball. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Released it nicely. Bulut. 15 minutes left for play. Well, quick thinking to win it back. Good ball to switch the play. Options in the middle. Showing a real will to win the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, there are two main reasons why they're losing this game. Firstly, they've not shown enough desire to close the opposition down. And secondly, they haven't defended their box well enough. It's been a poor defensive display.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bulut. And the pass, a good one. The cross is on. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
C.
Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. And that puts them in position. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now.
Nice.
Next time out.
The prize today is considerable. Win the game and make it through to the promotion match. A big test of every player's character. It's next on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, Derek, it's certainly in their hands. If they win here, a promotion match will be theirs. They just need to put in a good performance. It won't be easy, though.
That's a good ball. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Jay. Araujo. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. It's with Araujo. And now Paletta. Delivered into the area here. It comes to absolutely nothing.
See.
Araujo. Bulut. And back now with Park. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. What a vital intervention. Firing it in. Body in the way again.
See.
And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Nice.
Unable to keep the ball. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, pressing really high. Jay. And there to intervene. Anderson. The switch of play now. Well, possibilities inside the box. Excellent defending. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. It's with Araujo. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. And a strong tackle. How about the cross? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Gustafsson. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And now Paletta. Bernal. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Good use of advantage. Nice looking pass. Oh, lovely ball. Can he finish this? A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
ないパナイシュ。
Robert. Jay. A very effective challenge put in. He has teammates around him. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Chance to play it in. That's well blocked. Well, had no intention of losing out.
B.
And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Not away completely. Can he take advantage? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And over comes the corner. An alert reaction to tip it over. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Paletta. Effective piece of pressing. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice.相手は442。
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Alert defending. Oh, great vision. Well, nicely cut out.
C.
Jay. Well, good run and good ball control. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. On the ball, Sanchez. Well, there to intercept. Able to deal with the threat.
C.
Good ball over the top. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Oh, he's blocked it! And the keeper has possession of it. Park. Bulut. Paletta. It's with Araujo. On the ball, Sanchez. Gustafsson has it. Park. That's a good ball. Shaping to shoot. Simple save, really.
C.
He's going forward well here. Oh, tremendous vision. Will it be? Marvellous anticipation. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Advantage played. Well-timed tackle. Sanchez with it. Paletta. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Has a go. The crossbar got in the way. Closing down well. Wonderful chance. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Modric. Oh, danger here to take the lead. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Jay. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Good-looking cross. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it.
C.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Will he find the net? Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
And back now with Park. Read it superbly to take back possession. 10 minutes left for play.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Khan. Far from a good pass.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Pugh. And now Paletta. Park. Pugh. Well read to win possession back. Promising pass. And denied by the post. Well, it came to nothing in the end. It's with Araujo. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Good distribution. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest.
惜しい。ナイス。ジラストにします。はい。
A crucial day stands in front of them. The knowledge that a win is required to make it through to the promotion match. And no doubt about it, their opponents won't be of a mind to do them any favours at all. Will it happen? Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
Perfect challenge. Oh, he's through here. Well, questions have to be asked defensively. Not that she's going to be worried about that.
Nice.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Well, the Raiders restart the match. Is there to be a response from them here? There needs to be. And teammates to play it to. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Paletta. Oh, surely! There's still an opportunity. And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
C.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Yes, in possession again. And maybe another opportunity developing here. It's with Araujo. Well, tremendous block.
C.
Now sending it in. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. And they do like to press whenever they can. And unable to keep possession. And he keeps going. And clears the danger.
C.
Korkmaz. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Can he play it in? Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see, and he ought to be very proud of that one. Jay. And now Paletta. Bulut. It's with Araujo. Oh, they've lost it. Could play it in. It's been aimed towards the front post, but it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Bulut. Paletta. Gustafsson. Intercepting it intelligently. Paletta. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. It didn't have the beating of the wall, unfortunately. And danger still. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, as they kick off again. Nice. 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Paletta. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Determined defending. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And that is going to be a free kick. Jay. Skipping away. And a strong tackle. It's with Ibarra. Oh, danger here. Blocking it. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
Oh, good vision there. And the cross goes in. Can he do it? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, possibilities inside the box. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Promising looking ball. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Clearance needed to be better. Well, possibilities in the centre. Not just trying to drive her team forward here. Opportunity. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not the best clearance. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
ナイス。相手は442フラット。
And so the ball is moving again. The first half struggles of the Raiders were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Takes the shot. It's still alive. Smuggled away. And teammates to play it to. Well, clattered away. Well, they've given him too much space. And pulled back. Thwarting him. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Jay. It's with Araujo. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. How can he take them on and beat them? And let's give credit to the defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Crossing opportunity. Well, the goalkeeper dealt with it admirably.
C.
An effective challenge. Araujo. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on.
C.
Diogo. Korkmaz. Serrano. He has teammates around him. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Jay.
E.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Yilmaz. Well, it's a good Raiders move in the making this. Really fight. Could reduce the deficit. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can he take the chance?
C.
On the ball, Jung. Diogo. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Plenty of support here. Oh, tremendous vision. Did well to clear it away. And into the last 20 minutes. Pew. Can't miss, surely. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Corner kick forthcoming.
C.
Played over. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Nice.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Firing it in. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Serrano. A delicious piece of skill.
B.
Can she find the right pass? Might be able to get in behind the defence. I'm just leaning back a bit and over the bar.
C.
10 minutes to go. Will it be? Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
C.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick.
C.
Korkmaz. Oh, good hit. Close shave. Bulut. No-nonsense clearance. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, really good save, and he held on to it for good measure.
C.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Araujo. J. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they...
落ちます。ありがとうございました。落ちます。おつわりでした。またお願いします。はい、またお願いします。おつわりでした。じゃあ私も。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。 人集まったら少し続けます。